Hey guys, Martin here from Mattress Clarity. As a larger person, it's really hard for me to find a mattress really to fit my needs. I have problems with bowing in at my hips. I need extra support, especially on my back and my stomach. Also, the problem with sagging when you're a heavier person. You kind of press into the foams, you kind of leave an indentation. So lately, a lot of bed-in-a-box companies are actually making mattresses specifically tailored for people like myself and even larger. And I have two of those here today. I have the Big Fig mattress and the Helix Nightfall. Now, which one would be the right choice for you if you're a heavier person? Let's find out. Okay, let's go through some of the similarities between these two mattresses. First, they're both made specifically for heavier people. They're going to be extra supportive, they're going to be durable mattresses, and they're also going to fight sagging as well. In addition, they're both hybrid, so similar construction. You're going to have a foam base layer, you're going to have some coils and foams on top of that. Lastly, they're both going to be cooler sleeping mattresses. You're going to have some airflow with the coils there. You're going to have an option for a cooling cover on the Helix Nightfall over here. You have a perforated gel foam layer here as well to help with breathability. Okay, these mattresses are similar in a couple ways. They're also different in a couple ways as well. First, the Big Fig is going to be made for even larger people. They're both made for heavier sleepers. However, the Big Fig's more in the 300 to 500 pound range. Firmness differences. The Big Fig's definitely a firmer mattress. You definitely don't sink in quite as much. It's definitely just a firmer mattress overall. Lastly, feels. Both hybrid mattresses, you get a hybrid mattress feel, but you get a little bit of a firmer kind of like pillow top feel here with some coils underneath it. With the Helix Nightfall, you sink in a little bit more, get a little bit of memory foam on top of that hybrid feel. Okay, let's talk about the construction of these two mattresses, starting with the covers and working our way down. The Big Fig here, you have a really soft tufted cover here. It's going to be quilted together with some polyfoam, kind of a soft pillow toppy feel here. Over on the Helix Nightfall, it's actually dual layered and you can remove this and have the option of an ultra cool cover as well. It's actually going to help with heat dissipation. Moving down to the comfort layers, you're going to have a Helix dynamic foam, some memory foam, and a layer of polyfoam, about 3 inches there. Then over here, you're going to have, probably going to be about an inch tall here with the tuft here, and then you're going to have a layer of gel memory foam and then 3 layers of polyfoam here as well. Similar in terms of comfort layer, in terms of thickness. These are a little more high density, so it has a kind of a firmer feel on this mattress over on the Big Fig. Then you move down to the coils. You're going to have 7-inch tall coils here, which is quite tall. And over on the Helix Nightfall, you're going to have it 8 inches. Now, however, over on the Big Fig here, you're going to have actually more coils across the mattress. So both are actually doing a pretty good job of combating the issue of like not having enough support if you're a larger person. Then the bottom, very similar base layers. So in terms of breathability, they're both being breathable mattresses. You have some perforation in the gel memory foam layer here, allowing for some airflow, also airflow with the coils. Over on the Helix Nightfall, again, an ultra cool cover option. In addition, you're gonna have some airflow with the coils here as well. In terms of durability, high density memory foam in both mattresses. They're both gonna be longer lasting mattresses. I think, however, you're gonna have probably a longer life with the Big Fig here. All right, let's talk about differences in firmness and feel. In terms of firmness, I put the Big Fig at an 8 out of 10, definitely firmer than average. The Helix Nightfall here, I put at a 7 out of 10, definitely a little bit firmer than average, but definitely softer than the Big Fig over here. In terms of feel, they're both hybrid mattresses. They kind of have a balanced hybrid feel for both. However, the comfort layers are definitely going to change that. So the very, very top here on the Big Fig, you kind of have a more pillow toppy feel. So you get kind of that balanced feel with a pillow top on top. Over here on the Helix Nightfall, hybrid feel, we get a little bit more of that memory foam sinking feel on top. All right, let's talk about how I feel in different sleeping positions. Starting on the Big Fig. On my back, this mattress is actually a little bit too firm for me. If you're gonna be a back sleeper, you definitely want your butt and hip to sink in just a little bit. Mine aren't sinking in at all. It's actually pushing me up and kind of out of alignment. Now, I will note that I'm 230 pounds. This mattress is rated for people up to 500 pounds per person, so 1,000 pounds overall if you sleep with a partner. I may be just a little bit too light for this mattress, especially on my back. Moving to my side, again, I think it might be too light. I'm not activating these layers enough. I'm feeling some pressure on my shoulders and my hips. However, on my stomach, I'm feeling good overall support. I'm not bowing in. I'm very well supported on my stomach. Moving to the Nightfall. On my back, very nice support. My butt sinks in just the right amount. I'm held up everywhere else. On my side, feeling some pressure on my shoulders and my hips, but definitely less than I felt on the Big Fig. On my stomach, also good overall support. So what does this mean? I think if you're a heavier back sleeper, I'd lean towards the Nightfall here. If you're a heavier side sleeper, same thing, the Helix Nightfall. If you're a heavier stomach sleeper, I think both would work for you, but I'd lean more towards the Big Fig. All right, I've given you kind of a subjective view of what I thought of the firmness and feel of these two mattresses. I want to give more of an objective take. To do that, I use a pressure map. I put the pressure map on each mattress. You're going to see anywhere from blue for no pressure all the way to red for high pressure. Now, holding up these two results, it actually looks, especially on my side, which you want to pay attention to, it actually looks like I'm better pressure relieved on the Big Fig than I am on the Nightfall. Now, that's interesting because I actually felt better pressure relief when I was on my side on the Nightfall, but it's just something to note. All right, if you sleep with a partner, you also want to think about two things we talk about called motion transfer and edge support. Motion transfer is if you sleep with a partner and they move around on one side of the mattress, are you going to feel it on your side of the mattress? Edge support is sitting near the edge of the mattress. Do you feel secure sitting near the edge? Also lying down, you feel secure so you don't roll off the mattress. In terms of motion transfer, I'd say both mattresses perform about the same. They're hybrid mattresses with not as many thick layers of foam to kind of hold on to that motion and kind of cancel it out. I'd say both mattresses perform about the same. In terms of edge support, I'd definitely give the advantage to Big Fig here. Sitting near the edge, I feel very, very secure. Lying down, I don't feel like I'm gonna roll off the mattress. All right, I've talked about the construction of these two mattresses, talked about the firmness and feel and other details. What you really wanna know is which mattress should you get? So for the Big Fig, I think if you're a larger person like in the 300 to 500 pound range, I'd lean more towards the Big Fig. It's made for people in this weight range. It can hold up to 1,000 pounds, so 2 500 pound people. In addition, I think if you're a heavier stomach sleeper, this mattress would be more supportive. You're not gonna bow in at the hips the way you may, if you're a larger person, do over here on the Helix Nightfall. I think lastly, if you're looking for a long lasting mattress, you're gonna have some higher density foams over here in the Big Fig, so this should be a longer lasting investment as well. Helix Nightfall over here. I think if you're a heavier side sleeper, this is the better choice. I felt a little bit of pressure in my shoulders and my hips. However, I think it's definitely a better choice between the two mattresses. Also, I think if you're a heavier sleeper, but you're not really in that 300 to 500 pound weight range, I'd lean more towards the Helix Nightfall. If you're heavier, you might bottom out, but I think if you're more in the kind of like under 300 pound range, you're gonna get some good comfort and support on the Helix Nightfall. And I think lastly, if you like kind of that balanced feel with a little bit of memory foam on top, you want a softer mattress, I would lean more towards the Helix Nightfall as well. These mattresses may seem similar at first, but I think in the end they're quite different. It should be easy to make a choice between them. But if you're still having trouble, just leave a comment below and I can give you a personal recommendation. That about does it for our comparison here. Just getting started on your search, check out mattressclarity.com. If you want to see our top picks for heavy people, just Google mattress clarity plus best mattress for heavy people and let me know if you have any questions.